Attack on Titan meets My Hero Academia in this epic crossover. Who would win in a fight between the Colossal Titan and All Might? Let's find out in AOTX My Hero Academia, Titans with Quirks. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into a world where the power of quirks collides with enormous chompy titans. This crossover is brought to you by a collaboration between Code Geass and My Hero Academia. And let me tell you, it's an explosive mix that will leave you wanting more. But before we dive into the colossal confrontation, let's take a closer look at our two heavy hitters. First up, we have the one and only All Might, the #1 hero, a true symbol of peace and justice. With a quirk that gives him super strength, speed, and durability, he's basically the epitome of heroism. But there's a twist. His quirk, known as One for All, isn't just about brute force, it's a power that can be passed down, creating a legacy of heroes. All Might's not just a powerhouse, he's a mentor, shaping the next generation of heroes. Now let's turn our attention to the Colossal Titan, a monstrous creature that towers over all others. Standing at an awe-inspiring 60 meters tall, this titan is a true titan among titans. Its sheer size and strength make it a formidable opponent. The Colossal Titan's motivations are simple: to devour humanity. With its enormous jaws, it's capable of swallowing entire buildings and people whole, leaving nothing but crumbs and despair in its wake. All right. Now that we've met our titans, both figuratively and literally, it's time to explore how they might fare in a battle royale. Let's dive into the action. In the world of Attack on Titan, the Colossal Titan is a force to be reckoned with. Imagine it charging through the streets of Musutafu, leaving a path of destruction in its wake. Buildings crumble, cars are tossed aside like toys, and people flee in terror. The sheer power and presence of the Colossal Titan instills fear in everyone. Even the bravest heroes would be hard-pressed to stand against such overwhelming might. But this is My Hero Academia we're talking about here. So let's bring in the cavalry, specifically one hero who could potentially stand a chance against the Colossal Titan All Might. As the #1 hero, All Might has faced his fair share of dangerous villains, but nothing quite like this. The Colossal Titan towers over him, and yet All Might doesn't flinch. He knows that brute force alone won't be enough, so he unleashes the full power of his quirk, One for All. Muscles bulge, his form becomes more muscular, and his eyes blaze with determination. All Might is ready to fight. Now let's talk strategy. To defeat the Colossal Titan, All Might needs to get up close and personal. That means braving the Titan's massive jaws and sharp teeth, not to mention its enormous hands that could crush him like a bug. But All Might is up for the challenge. He charges towards the Colossal Titan, dodging its initial attacks with ease. The sight of a tiny human charging at a towering monster is both comical and inspiring. It's like David versus Goliath, except with more spandex and bigger muscles. As All Might closes in on the Colossal Titan, he begins to unleash a barrage of punches and kicks. These aren't your average punches, mind you. They're superpowered blows that could level mountains. The Colossal Titan stumbles, surprised by the relentless assault, but it quickly recovers and retaliates with a devastating stomp that sends shockwaves through the ground. Meanwhile, All Might, with his years of experience as a hero, remains agile and avoids the worst of the Titan's attack. The battle rages on, and it becomes clear that taking down the Colossal Titan won't be easy. The sheer size and strength of the monster make it a daunting opponent. Even All Might's powerful punches seem to have only a glancing blow against the Titan's thick skin. The stakes couldn't be higher. If the Colossal Titan continues its rampage, countless lives will be lost. It's up to All Might to stop it, and he won't do it alone. As the battle reaches its climax, other heroes arrive on the scene. Together, they form a united front against the Colossal Titan, each bringing their unique quirks and abilities to the fight. There's a dazzling display of firepower, super strength, and strategic teamwork. The Colossal Titan, despite its immense power, finds itself overwhelmed. In the end, it's All Might who delivers the final blow. With a mighty roar, he unleashes his signature move, the Detroit Smash. It's a powerful punch that combines super speed, strength, and precision. The colossal titan trembles, its enormous body shaking with the force of the impact. And then it falls. The titan falls to its knees and collapses, bringing an end to its destructive rampage. As the dust settles and the smoke clears, the heroes stand victorious. They've saved the day once again, but they know that this is just one battle in an ongoing war. The threat of Titans still looms large, and they must be ever vigilant. Now, while All Might may have triumphed in this particular encounter, the idea of quirks in the world of Attack on Titan opens up a whole new can of worms. What if some Titans had quirks of their own? It would certainly add a new level of chaos and unpredictability to the series. Imagine a world where colossal titans roam free, each with their unique abilities and powers. Let's start with the armored titan. Picture this, a titan with a quirk that allows it to create an impenetrable armor around itself. Talk about a formidable opponent. This titan would be a walking fortress, capable of shrugging off even the most powerful attacks. Its thick, scaly hide would be impervious to blades, bullets, and even All Might's signature Detroit Smash. To defeat such a titan, heroes would need to find a way to penetrate its armored hide or outsmart it altogether. It would require a whole new level of strategy and teamwork. Then there's the idea of the Titan Shifter, a terrifying creature that can transform into any titan it comes across. With this quirk, the possibilities are endless. A single Titan Shifter could wreak havoc by shifting into different titans with unique abilities. It could become the colossal titan, gaining immense size and strength, or the armored titan, becoming virtually indestructible. The unpredictability of the Titan Shifter would make it a nightmare for the heroes to face. But perhaps the most intriguing quirk for a Titan would be the ability to control other Titans. Imagine a mastermind Titan giving orders to an army of smaller Titans, coordinating their attacks and overwhelming the heroes with sheer numbers. It would be a terrifying sight to behold. Such a titan would be the ultimate leader, commanding respect and obedience from every other titan it encounters. It would be a true test of the hero's abilities to take down such a powerful and manipulative enemy. And let's not forget about the intelligence of titans. What if some titans possessed human-like intelligence, capable of planning and executing complex strategies? It would add a whole new level of complexity to the battles. Heroes would no longer be able to rely on their brute strength or trickery. They would need to match wits with the Titans, trying to predict their next move and outmaneuver them. It would be a battle of brains as much as it was a battle of brawn. However, in a world where Titans have quirks, it wouldn't be all doom and gloom for the heroes. Some Titans might have weaknesses that could be exploited, such as a fear of loud noises or a particular smell. Imagine a hero developing a quirk that emits a terrible stench, driving Titans away in disgust. Or a hero who could create sonic blasts that disorient and weaken Titans. It would be a fascinating dynamic where heroes and Titans have their own unique advantages and disadvantages. The introduction of quirks into the world of Attack on Titan would undoubtedly shake things up. It would force both the heroes and Titans to evolve and adapt, leading to even more thrilling battles and unexpected twists. Who knows? Maybe we'll see some truly bizarre and hilarious combinations, like a Titan with the quirk to shoot lasers out of its eyes, or a Titan with the ability to stretch its body like rubber. The possibilities are truly endless. Well, that's a wrap on today's epic showdown. Don't forget to drop a like if you enjoyed this Titan tussle. Your support means everything to us. Now go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on our future matchups. Until next time, stay awesome, keep questioning, and never stop believing in the power of quirks and Titans. Thanks for joining us today. We'll catch you in the next one.